Robots are now performing Hindu rituals, and some devotees fear they'll replace worshippers. This stuff is so interesting to me. Remember I was talking about the ChatGPT rabbi the other day?
Sure, yeah.
And he just did the whole...
Sermon? Is it sermon?
There is a sermon.
But it's not... It's a different one.
There is a sermon.
Okay. Let's just say a talk.
He gave a talk.
Okay.
The rabbi, and then at the end of it, he goes, gotcha! It wasn't even me. And they're like, woo!
They keep caring.
Woo! Best one ever.
It's like, wait, guys, no, this is AI. The future that's gonna kill us. Hello.
Woo! Best one ever. You remember, well, it wasn't me. It's ChatGPT. Well, in this case, it wasn't me. Instead, it was a robot. And in 2017, technology firm in India introduced a robotic arm to perform what's something called arti, which is a ritual in which a devotee offers an oil lamp to the deity to symbolize the removal of darkness. And they're like, well, the robot can do it perfectly well. Mm-hmm. So scroll down, there's a video of it happening.
Oh, dude, why? Are they? It's just like a robotic arm. They didn't even try to like hide it or anything. Didn't dress it up. Oh, that's so weird.
What are you going to say?
This is like an ancient tradition. And yet you have this like arm that just completely overhauls.
So there's a cultural, we have a cultural thing going on here, Will. Apparently. Now, I just read through this because, like, I was very curious about how this was ever acceptable. I saw this happening, and I'm like, exactly like you. My initial reaction was exactly like yours. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Why is there a robot with the candles? It's got to be a guy with the candles.
And it's just an arm waving, like, the little dish.
But apparently, the precision here matters. Because part of their worship is, like, how well they're doing as a worshiper is something about the actual practice and the belief, but the practice, the execution of the ritual with precision. I know that seems crazy, like you can't even really culturally wrap your head around that. Let me just read some of it here because I might not even be articulating correctly because I read this actually 2 days ago or whatever it was. Where is it here? Hindus and Buddhists express ritual performing automatons replacing people and whether those automatons actually might make better devotees. You understand? Actually better worshipers will. I know this is wacky in your mind. You can't even historically they would already come up with, and I don't know that these things are exactly the same, but you may have some exposure to this if you've ever gone to any of these type of temples or whatever. Pots that drip water continuously, bathing rituals, wind-powered Buddhist prayer wheels. They're like, well, those are kind of automatic worship. Well.
Yeah.
Okay, go back. Go back to the article, okay? Because those are like nature, whatever. But
those are nature.
There's an argument that this type of automation or technology interacting with religion does happen.
Yeah. I mean, the Pope doesn't send pigeons to, relay a message or something. No, he's going to use his smartphone, right?
Yeah, you saying
some sort of a
BlackBerry
rotary phone or something?
No, keep going down. It's missing the part that I need here. Here we go. Modern traditions. However, the recent use of AI robotics in religious practice is leading to concerns among Hindus and Buddhists about the kind of future to which automation could lead. In some instances, the debate among Hindus is whether automated religion promises the arrival of humanity into a bright new, keep scrolling, technological future, or if it's simply evidence of the coming apocalypse. In other cases, there are concerns that the proliferation of robots might lead to greater numbers of people leaving religious practice as temples begin to rely more on automation than practitioners to care for their deities. They have deities that have to be cared for, Will. It's a different way of looking at it. It has to be cared for. And the rituals are the caring for, like as if it was being fed in a way, not food, but ritualistic input. Scholars often note that these concerns tend to reflect one pervasive theme, an underlying anxiety that somehow robots are better at worshiping gods than humans are. Better. For Hindus and Buddhists, the rise of ritual automation is especially concerning because their traditions emphasize what religion scholars refer to as orthopraxy, where greater importance is placed on the correct ethical and liturgical behavior than on a specific belief or religious doctrine. That's according to this article, theconversation.com. In other words, the execution of the ritual and the effectiveness of that execution is, in some cases, it's greater importance than your actual beliefs. And in that case, you're kind of like, The
robot arm is a pass?
The robot arm is on point. That's like, okay, I'm going to just try to bust out of here for a second to kind of create a picture. Imagine we have a robot in the studio that performs amazing camera moves. Focus, never misses. Boom. These type of arms exist for that purpose. Yeah. And all of a sudden we're like, listen, Mo, the robot kind of nailing it. Like, I know you got the artistic part. I know you're a human and everything.
Cinematography.
But the robot's kind of doing its thing. And if you think about it in a truly practical way, and you're like, no, actually the candle's just got to move this way. It's got to be in front of the deity. And you can see how you can make that move. I'm not, Will, I'm just painting a picture. I'm not saying on one side or the other. I don't know enough about it. This is my exposure level over here. But it's like, it's a real curious one. Why is technology allowed to interact everywhere else, but not over here? I mean, who makes those rules, what that is? But I also picture these futuristic religions with, like, imagine robots worshiping gods.
And we don't have to do anything. We're like, yeah, the robot's got it.
Robots
worshiping
robots worshiping gods.
Yeah.
You know?
Very strange.
I feel like I could be in Cyberpunk and happen upon a temple and there's robotic arms doing rituals.
Yeah. In Cyberpunk, there's religions in there.
There you go.
As well. And it's like crossbred with like technology. Very strange.
Yeah. Yeah, deploying technological ingenuity to transcend human weakness because robots don't get tired. They don't forget what they're supposed to say. They don't fall asleep. They don't leave. Like, are they better? Are they better?
Well, in this case, it's doing it perfectly, right?
It's nailing it, dude, because it's all pre-programmed. You can't do it wrong, really, unless it malfunctions.
What's scary is the people around just cheering the robot.
But
not cheering. I guess they're part of the ritual.
Exactly. They're just not doing the candle holding. It's all for the deity, and they're like, well, if we really want to impress this deity, let's bring out the $30,000 arm. The deity's gonna be like, wow, damn, you guys invested.
Nailed it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You nailed the camera move. You nailed the manufacturing move. You nailed the whatever you nail as a robot.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. I'm just saying, I'm just painting the picture. I'm setting the premise here for how you make the justification. If you're in there anyways. I'm not suggesting you go do it. I'm just saying that's how it's going down.